I'm Ashley Adams, and today we're breaking down a key idea that can sharpen your game. We are going to briefly explore the meaning and the use of pot control in No Limit Hold'em. Pot control is a concept that is often misunderstood and much misapplied. I want to give you a simple and applicable understanding of this concept so you can use it to your advantage. Pot control means controlling the size of the pot in poker. You do this generally by taking the betting lead by being the aggressor in a hand. As the aggressor, you will be able to largely dictate the size of the bet post-flop and whether there is betting. Here's a simple example. You are in a 1-3 no limit game. The player in the 4 seat raises to $10. Players fold to you. You have king, queen of hearts. You could call or raise. If you call, your opponent will have the betting lead on the next hand as he would be the last aggressor. But if you raise with this semi-strong hand, the presumption will be that he will check to you. It's not a rule, that's just generally what happens. Some poor players even announce this by saying, check to the raiser, or they even check in the dark before the flop is dealt. A raise preflop allows you to set the size of the flop bet or to decide to check behind your opponent who checks to you. This is pot control. Your opponent checks the flop. You now can decide either that no money will be added to the pot by checking behind and seeing the turn for free, or you can bet. If you bet, you determine the size of the bet and thereby the likely size of the pot once the bet is called. Once again, you determine the size of the pot by sizing your bet as you wish. You can bet $20. Typically, your opponent will either fold or call that $20 bet. He can't make it 25 or 30 or 10. You set the size. True, he could check raise you to 40 or more, but you are the driver here. You're in the driver's seat, able to check behind or set the initial size of the bet. Similarly, on the turn, your opponent is likely to check to you if you bet the flop. Once again, you can decide to see the next street for free, or you can put in a raise, determining what the bet size will be. If you want to go for your opponent's stack, you can bet large. If you want to play small ball, if you want to keep the pot smaller, you can bet smaller. Either way, you are controlling the size of the pot. Players get into trouble when they substitute a more passive line for an optimal one because they are afraid of either being behind or getting outdrawn. They believe that by flatting a raise or checking behind that they are practicing pot control. This is a major misconception. Here's what really happens when you substitute passivity for aggression, thinking that you are controlling the size of the pot. You are in late position with a medium strength hand, let's say. You face a raise from a middle position player. You call, thinking that this will help you control the size of the pot. But what happens on the flop? Your opponent is likely to c-bet, to continue betting. So you'll face a bet with your medium strength hand. Ironically, perhaps, your passivity pre-flop didn't control the pot size. Rather, it encouraged your opponent to continue betting, expanding the size of the pot. You let him continue to exercise his control of the pot with your flat. In general, it is with your early aggression, not passivity, but aggression, that you will get the betting lead and be better able to practice pot control. Take the betting lead with your aggression so you will be able to control the size of the pot for the duration of the hand.